You know that feeling? Your brain has a million tabs open at once. You're stuck in a nasty loop of overthinking, and a real reset feels like it would take a week-long vacation you just don't have time for. You feel mentally drained, overstimulated, and totally convinced that breaking the cycle is impossible without some huge life-altering change. But what if you could actually trigger a profound mental reset in just 24 hours? And what if it all started with one tiny, almost laughably small change you can make today? This is the 1% rule, and it's how you're going to get your brain back. First, let's get one thing straight. Your brain isn't broken, it's just completely overwhelmed. We live in a world of constant stimulation. The endless scrolling, the non-stop notifications, and the 24/7 news cycle are all sending little danger signals to the most primitive parts of your brain that handle threat detection. This puts your nervous system in a constant low-grade state of fight or flight, burning through your mental energy and leaving you stuck in freeze mode. This is made even worse by what you could call a consumption loop. The more you passively scroll through social media or binge-watch shows, the more your brain's reward system gets depleted, leaving you feeling empty, anxious, and unable to focus. We think we need a massive change to fix this, but the science shows the exact opposite is true. Drastic changes are often too big to stick. The real secret is to make improvements so small they're almost unnoticeable. This is the 1% rule. The idea that making tiny incremental improvements of just 1% each day compounds into remarkable results. So what's the solution? It's not a 10-day silent retreat. It's about applying a few simple 1% improvements, starting right now. Here are 5 micro habits you can use to reset your brain in the next 24 hours. First, protect your sleep with a 1% screen hygiene tweak. Tonight, instead of scrolling in bed, just set an alarm for 30 minutes before you plan to sleep. When it goes off, your only job is to plug your phone in across the room. That's it. This one tiny action creates a non-negotiable window where you aren't flooding your brain with blue light. That light messes with melatonin, the hormone you need for deep sleep. Improving your sleep quality is crucial because deep sleep is when your brain's cleanup crew, the glymphatic system, gets to work, washing away metabolic waste. Better sleep leads to dramatically improved mental clarity the next day. Second, make a 1% shift from consumption to creation. Tomorrow, find just 5 minutes where you'd normally scroll and replace it with a tiny act of creation. This isn't about writing a novel. It's about jotting down one idea, writing one interesting sentence, or even making a 1-minute voice memo on your phone. This small habit forces your brain out of that passive, dopamine-draining consumption state and into an active, productive one. It's a pattern interrupt that snaps your attention back and signals a shift from procrastination to action. If you're finding this helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're all about small changes that lead to huge results. Third, use a 1% physical reset when you feel overwhelmed. The next time you feel that wave of anxiety or mental fog, stop what you're doing and slowly scan your eyes across the room for 30 seconds. This is a grounding technique that can help signal to your nervous system that there's no immediate threat, helping you downshift out of that high alert mode. Follow this with one micro task. Make your bed, put one dish in the dishwasher, or hang up one piece of clothing. This combination provides an instant feeling of accomplishment and helps clear your mental RAM, pulling you out of that freeze state. Fourth, apply a 1% rule to your focus time. Instead of staring at a huge task and feeling paralyzed, just commit to 5 minutes of focused work. Seriously, anyone can do 5 minutes. This is often called the 5-minute rule, and it's brilliant for overcoming the inertia that keeps you stuck. Often just starting is the hardest part. By making the barrier to entry ridiculously low, you build momentum that makes it much easier to keep going. This prevents burnout and builds a foundation for real productivity. And fifth, practice the 1% intentional break. When you feel that emotional surge of stress or frustration, just pause and ask yourself one simple question. What do I need right now? Maybe it's a glass of water, a minute of sunlight, or a quick stretch. Instead of instinctively reaching for your phone, which just feeds the stimulation cycle, choose a small restorative action. These micro breaks can help activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's natural rest and digest state, interrupting stress spirals and reclaiming your mental energy. A full mental reset doesn't require blowing up your entire life. It starts with one small, intentional choice. The domino effect is real. One tiny win gives you the energy for the next. By getting just 1% better in a few key areas, you're not just having a better day, you're rewiring your brain for clarity, focus, and resilience, one tiny habit at a time. So my question for you is this: what's the 1% change you're going to commit to in the next 24 hours? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and remember to start small.